Do you remember when you were small, hearing the story of Red Riding Hood? She went to visit her grandmother. You knew that the grandmother was really the wolf in disguise, but Red Riding Hood didn't, and she nearly got eaten up. There are many other fairy tales like that. There was the story of Hansel and Gretel, who were tempted by the House of Sweets. You knew from the start that the witch wanted to hurt them both, but they didn't until it was almost too late. And in Aladdin, the man who pretended to be his uncle was also a cheat. He only wanted the magic lamp and to get rid of Aladdin. Of course, most people are good and kind, but there are some who want to hurt children. In real life, it's not easy to see that they're different. They look quite ordinary. People like this might be a bit odd in the head. They might even be nasty and cruel, but they don't show it. So don't be like Red Riding Hood or Hansel and Gretel or Aladdin. Keep away from people you don't know, from strangers.
Hello, young lady. You going home? Well, look, it's a bit chilly, isn't it? Why don't you hop in and I'll give you a lift back, eh? That's a lovely cape you're wearing. That jumper, nearly the same colour as the car. Come on, why don't you hop in?
Let's stop the film for a moment. You can see that Janet is hesitating. And the man can see it too. So he goes on talking nicely to her.
You know that little field just off the road? Well, there's a sweet little baby donkey there. Only born last night. Like to see it on the way home.
Yes, please.
Everything he said is a lie. But Janet doesn't know this. There's not even a baby donkey in the field. Janet's in real danger.
Come, hop in. All right?
Before she goes off with him, let's put the film back to before she got in. Janet shouldn't stop at all. This is what she should do.
No, thank you.
Janet, would you like to know why you shouldn't get into a strange car? Well, he could hurt you.
You mean sort of like when Johnny hits me and pulls me, my hair, when we have a row?
Oh, no, much worse than that. He might take your clothes off.
You mean do something rude to me?
Yes, something rude and hurtful. So always say no to strangers. A stranger offering you a lift isn't always bad, but he could be. So it's best to think about a strange car as danger.
Hey, like a lift to school?
Pardon?
Like a lift to school?
No, thank you. My mother told me not to get in a stranger's car.
I thought you didn't leave when it was raining like this.
No, thank you. I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
Good for him. Say no, even if it's pouring with rain. Now remember, think of a strange car as danger. Whatever the driver says.
Your mum's been taken ill. She asked me to bring you home straight away.
Poor Peggy. Now what should she do?
Come on, she's not well. Come on, jump in.
I bet not now.
Oh, come on, I'll come back for the bike later on, all right?
Here, just a sec. Please, miss. He says my mum's been taken ill, and he wants me to go with him, but I don't know him.
That scared him away.
Look, darling,
I don't think your mother would send a stranger to pick you up, even if she was ill. So
Do the same as Peggy.
I would hurry over.
Always ask another adult before you go. And better still, dial 999 and tell the police. Get his number down quickly.
1918.
You must remember that most people are good and kind. But if strangers want to hurt you, they have lots of different ways of tempting you. Some will say,
"Here's some money. Get a couple of ice creams for us. Would you like some sweets now? I got a few more in the car. Come and look at my puppies. You'll love them."
whatever they say, always say no thank you and walk away. It's easy to remember all this when a stranger has a car, but not so easy when he hasn't. Of course, he could look quite different from this.
Can't you make it go any faster than that?
That's the trouble. He can look like just anybody. But pretend for a moment that he looks like this man.
Shall I help you? That's it, climb on. And I'll push. You need somebody stronger like me. Come on, let's see how fast you can go. Come on, young lady, see if we can make you dizzy. I'll bet you can't catch me.
This is a bad thing to do. This man could be dangerous. Susan doesn't realize that this man could frighten her.
Would you like to see my goldfish?
Yeah.
Or hurt her badly.
I just live near here.
She should always stay with her friends.
What's that?
Pete is doing the right thing.
Hey! Hey, Sue! Where do you think you're going? I need to see a goldfish. She says perhaps I can have one. Your mama really be mad if you go off with someone you don't know.
But she does know me. I'm her friend, aren't I, Sue?
But you've only just met him. Come
If your
on,
friend
let's
or
go.
sister or brother goes off, be a kind of policeman. Stop them. Protect them. If a man looked awful, if his face changed when he was doing something bad, then it would be so easy not to go with him. The only safe way is always to say no. After all, your mother wouldn't accept a lift from a stranger, or go off with him to see a donkey, or a goldfish, or a puppy. And neither would your teacher. So why should you? You're not babies anymore. You want to be free and find a bit of adventure. But you must be sensible. So remember a few easy things when you're out without your mother. Always stick in groups when you're in the park or go anywhere. It's lovely to be in quiet country lanes like this. But always go with other children.
Here, somebody catch it!
The same goes for places like this. Derelict sites, lonely places. Always go with other children and stay with them.